tap.
Harrison.
And off we go from Denver. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
10 yards on the... Pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run for the first time with Benny Snell. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now left side on the swing pass. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Snell. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hiking 18.
From the gun, Lawrence. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 10 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
Well documented that he's the son of a former Major League pitcher. But Pat has always said that football has fired him up in a way that baseball just didn't. He always wanted to be a football player. Still has the big arm that his father had, and he uses it to send the ball downfield in a big way.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Chiefs nothing. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
At their own 44-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Back to the air on second down. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's good.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Off play action. Lawrence.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He was covered.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for the...
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Patrick Mahomes.
Thought they'd run the football there on 3rd and inches, decided to try to pass it, and obviously did not pay off.
Yeah, that is conventional wisdom. You don't have far to go to pick up the 1st down. I wonder if they overthought it a little bit. Thought maybe they'd catch them napping and get a big play over the top. Instead, the sack occurred.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
Hey, we got 3, we got 3.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. First half in the... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Chiefs, nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
4-7's the mic, 4-7's the mic.
He'll set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Barreling it for the sack, Elvis Dumerville. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
Focus, defense, focus.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now here's Snell. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
I got him.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Benny Snell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Extra point.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:52 to play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up second down.
Hey, watch the slant.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Roughing the passer, defense.
I'm trying to understand. I just can't. I'm trying to understand it.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been... And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first throw for the backup Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to... And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Kansas City.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively?